This time it ain't a game, yeah. MJ with the 6 rings, yeah. Y'all better switch out your plays, yeah. On 5 with the...
Okay, guys. Spider-Man Far From Home, the second Spider-Man movie in the MCU. And I believe this is the first movie of Phase 4. Spider-Man Far From Home. This is my non-spoiler review. I like the movie. It's better. It's definitely better than Homecoming, but not better than Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or Spider-Man 2. But this is a good movie. I had fun watching the movie. Even though in my theater it was a lot of distractions, like people on their phone, and it's hard. Sometimes I hate going to movies now because it's just, you got people are just rude. But Spider-Man Far From Home. This is my non-spoiler review. Tom Holland as Spider-Man, Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio, Zendaya as MJ, Jacob Bartolome as Ned, Samuel Jackson. You pretty much know the cast. Now this is the story of Peter Parker dealing with the... Now this will have spoilers for Endgames. I'm not spoiling it, and I'm not spoiling Far From Home in this video, but I am gonna spoil Endgames because I'm assuming y'all watch Endgames already. Y'all won't be watching... Like, I don't understand. If y'all haven't seen Endgames, then you shouldn't watch this film. But this movie takes place literally after Endgames, and they explain a lot. They really explain a lot. People, like, what happens after the snap and when everybody was brought back. It also talks... This movie was pretty much a love letter to Tony Stark. It shows Peter Parker have to dealing with the loss of his mentor and have to step up the plate and become the next superhero, which I thought was a cool concept. I really enjoyed it. The acting was good in this movie. The some of the editing, like the editing cuts, were kind of weird. Like, it was some scenes of the movie where they would show something and cut real fast, which was kind of weird. There were some scenes with the CGI that were horrendous. That it was very bad. But overall, the CGI was pretty good. Also, the story was pretty good. The comedy, a lot of those jokes were hit or miss. There was a lot of jokes where the audience weren't laughing at all. It was kind of cringy at times, some of the jokes, but it's MCU. MCU have did a lot of cringy jokes in their movies. I definitely think that this movie is better than Captain Marvel, which I'm pretty sure everybody think that. But this is probably going to go down to be probably a higher ranking MCU movie. I don't know where would I rank this movie yet, but it's a real great movie. Go see it. If you're a fan of the MCU, I'm pretty sure you will see it. But I will be coming out with a spoiler review on this movie where I'm going to spoil the movie. But this is my non-spoiler review. Am I forgetting anything to talk about? Oh, the acting was good. And I think this is probably the best, even though Zendaya, like, Zendaya MJ is probably one of the, I'm saying it's the best portrayal of the MJ character, better than the Sam Raimi movies. It's just great. Mysterio, Jake Gyllenhaal acting was great. Everybody nailed their role. Tom Holland's, Jake Gyllenhaal, like, the Mysterio character was very, very interesting, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but very interesting character. I really like the character of Mysterio in this movie. Probably one of the best portrayals of Mysterio, even in the comic books. Mysterio, probably one of my favorite moments of Mysterio was when he tricked Wolverine into killing the whole entire X-Men. But in this movie, the illusions he did were just phenomenal. I really love that part of the movie, even though some of the CGI was very bad. But yeah, that's what do it with my non-spoiler review, guys. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.
This time it ain't a game, yo. LeBron James coming through the lane, yo. Y'all better switch out your plays, yo.